Rick, I'm going to start with you. What's your reaction to Silver's comments here?
Well, Adam, I think we can agree on this. Adam has established himself as the most woke, player-friendly commissioner in all of sports over the last year. That's fair, right?
Yes, fair. True.
So he's one of the best communicators, and he's very good with his language, as most lawyers are. So imagine if he had the reverse, considering the current condition of the country, where we have a spike in coronavirus cases, and we have social justice at the forefront. Imagine if instead of expressing caution, he was saying, with a league full of predominantly black players, no problem here. We're good. We know what we're doing. How that would play as far as being the most woke, player-friendly commissioner in the league wouldn't play very well. The reality is there any chance they're going to say no to this, that they're going to shut things down? They've invested more than $100 million in this bubble. And I dare say they would invest another $100 million to get this started up again. I think the most telling thing is the way he answered the question that started all this, which was, is there any chance they won't go to Orlando, or is it full steam ahead? And he said, never full steam ahead, no matter what. Now, part of it, it's a badly formed question. You don't give an easy out. But he could have said, yes, there is a chance. Because the reality is there's not. They have way too much invested. The economics are there, and they have built this bubble with the idea that we can protect our players better than they are out just in the public and living their lives. They're going to go by that. So it is, regardless of what's going on the outside, they have put all their chips, they pushed them to the middle of the table to say, we need to get this thing started somehow, some way, but he needs to play it so that his players don't revolt and so the public doesn't look at it and change their opinion of Adam Silver.
Yeah, to me, this feels like one of the rare moments. I mean, rare. I could count on one hand and half of that hand where I could look at Adam Silver in this moment and say, I think this is bad leadership. And it's kind of to what you were saying, because he is woke, because he wears his heart on his sleeve and he's listening to every single issue. You can't do it all, Adam. Perfect is the enemy of good. So I think right now he's just trying to carry the top floor and the bottom floor, which means you're carrying the whole damn building. I think you need a football mindset right now. Let me help you, because a lot of people don't want to say this because it sounds so taboo. But this last few months, we've been living through a health and economic balance and trying to figure out, okay, we got to protect everyone and their life, but also we got to protect everyone's money and their livelihood. Well, in football, the way we're going to look at the coronavirus is this. We are going full steam ahead, and if you contract it, you will be treated like you have a physical injury. You are out for 2 weeks. Basically, you will be out longer if you had a high ankle sprain than if you have to quarantine with the coronavirus. And I hate to have to say that for Adam, because I know he can't say that, but that needs to be the mindset, because in this world, when you're talking about running a business, a private business in the free market, there are no solutions. They're just trade-offs. So guess what? You're going to compromise the roster. It will be an abbreviated season with an abbreviated roster. And guess what you need to do in those moments? Go full stream ahead to give us the most out of the little we can extract from this year.
Adam Silver, you got to be all in or all out. That's how I look at it, gentlemen. Like, Marcellus, you can probably get down with this. At over like 240 pounds, running is no longer a strong suit. And every time I step on the track, I'm like, okay, Acho, we going to run these 2 miles, regardless of the lower back pain, regardless of the bad knees, regardless of the bad ankles, we going to run these 2 miles. Because Slick Rick, if I'm ever like, if you start to hurt, just shut it down. And guess what? After about one lap, when I'm huffing and puffing, I'm going to just tap out. You have to commit before you ever start that rain or sunshine, I'm all in. So Adam Silver, he has to realize, look, if you're going to separate families from players, if you're going to sequester players into dorm rooms, essentially, pull them from their mansions, pull them away from their wives or loved ones, etc., you have to commit to the whole thing because it's not fair to get into game 2 of the NBA Finals and then shut it down. It's not fair to get into Series 2 of the Western Conference Finals in the next series and then shut it down. You're either all in or you're all out, Adam Silver.